Testing, testing. Jessica, can you hear me?
Thank you. Welcome this evening to the Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting. I'd like to start this meeting, call it to order. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Kogler.
Here.
Commissioner Neal.
Here.
Commissioner Christensen.
Here.
Commissioner Roden. Commissioner Connolly.
Here.
Commissioner Marlowe. Chairperson Covarrubias.
Here.
So the record will reflect that Roden and Marlowe are absent tonight.
Okay. Can we get staff introductions, please?
Marcy Reynoso and Jessica Ferguson, permit technicians.
Warren Fraze, Community Development Director.
This is Andrew Falso with the City Attorney's Office.
Got it. Thank you, Andrew. Are there any general public comments regarding matters not on the agenda? Seeing none. Are there any agenda items proposed to be tabled or rescheduled?
Yes, item 1. Katie, you want to just give us a quick update on this item?
So the first item was intended to be a time extension for the Peterbilt Sales and Service Center. They did get us a timely application for that time extension. It just so happens that as a part of the big zoning overhaul, we changed the rules so that in the C2 zone, auto dealership now requires a conditional use permit. So it needs to be scheduled for a different type of hearing for you to consider a conditional use permit to allow what you allowed 2 years ago, the Peterbilt project. But it does require some alternative noticing, and we will get that in the paper, and you'll see it soon.
Okay.
So the motion would be to continue this item, and then we'll renotice.
Okay. Do we have to take any type of formal vote on that? I mean, that's a staff. Do we have to
Just a roll call vote on that.
just a roll call? Okay.
Yeah.
I move to table this to the next available meeting. Is that right?
Just continue.
Discontinue.
Okay. We got a motion on the floor. Can I get a second? Seconded by Commissioner Christensen. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Neal.
Aye.
Commissioner Christensen.
Aye.
Commissioner Kogler.
Aye.
Commissioner Connolly.
Aye.
Chairperson Covarrubias.
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
All right. You guys have made this easy on us then tonight. Let's move on. Are there any other public hearing items that need to be discussed or changed?
There are not.
Not. Okay. Marcy, any callers?
There are no callers.
Okay. All righty. Then we will close the public hearing portion of this and we'll go on to discussion items. Review and file the adopted Planning Commission bylaws. Item number 1.
Yeah, so you'll recall a couple meetings ago, we talked that the council was in the process of updating bylaws, including the Planning Commission bylaws. Those have been approved. You have previously reviewed these. They are attached to the staff report. These are now the official adopted bylaws. So this is just a receive and file for your information.
Excellent. Item number 2, review and file the adopted Housing Constraints and Opportunity Committee bylaws.
So the HCOC meeting or bylaws are also attached, also a receive and file.
Okay, thank you for that. Moving on to consent calendar. Looking at the June 24, 25 Planning Commission minutes. Can I get a motion to approve those, please?
I'll move that we approve them, the minutes.
So moved by Commissioner Connolly. Can I get a second?
And I'll take the next 35 minutes before I do that second.
I was going to ask if we could have a soliloquy from the rest of the commissioners, please.
I'll second.
It's seconded. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Connolly.
Aye.
Commissioner Neal.
Aye.
Commissioner Kogler.
Aye.
Commissioner Christensen.
Aye.
Chairperson Covarrubias.
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0.
We're setting a new record tonight. All right. Yeah, I know. Other reports. Paso Robles Streetscape and Ad Hoc Committee.
No report on that.
No report. Housing Constraints and Opportunities Committee.
No update on housing constraints. In terms of zoning code update, the council did conduct a study session on the food truck regulations. Those were part of last year's zoning code update. Out of that study session was direction to form an ad hoc committee to work with some of the restaurants and food truck vendors to review the adopted code and regulations. So we expect probably in September that we'll have the first ad hoc meeting, and the ad hoc's tasked with reviewing the regulations and code and then coming back to the council with recommendations. If there's a recommendation to actually change the code, then that'll come back through to the planning commission for recommendations on any changes.
Okay. Thank you for that update. Moving on to the DRC committee rotation schedule. Am I in September? Any changes, concerns with the remainder of the month of August? No? Everybody's good? All right. Seeing no changes, no conversation items. Planning commissioners. I know I've put you through a brutal one tonight. Any comments? Anybody? Nobody? Huh? No comments here? Warren?
I wanted to recite a book I read the other day. No, I have no comments.
There's always one, isn't there? Always one. Warren, do you have any comments?
Yeah, we got a couple things. So we didn't intend for this meeting to be this brief. We had intended to have the time extension and then a spaceport update, but we weren't able to get those, properly agendized. So we'll catch those up on a future agenda. We do have an item tomorrow night that's of interest. There'll be an open house here in the chamber to review the Niblick Corridor Bikeway plan design. So you'll recall that we had a special ad hoc of the commission work with the consultant to come up with a refined design. We're going to be presenting that to the public tomorrow evening for comments, and then those comments will be forwarded to the city council for final action. So hopefully we're pretty close to consensus on a design for that corridor. I think the ad hoc committee did a really good job working with the consultant to get that refined. So starts at 5:30 here in the chamber. It's just an open house drop in. You can look at all the exhibits and whatnot. So know that's coming up. In terms of other items, I mentioned the food truck item. We've got a couple small items that are kind of moving through the process to get on agenda, but it doesn't look like it's going to be terribly busy over the next month or two. We do expect that to start to change, though. So the Boys School Landing project, we are working on the final version of the EIR. We are getting this thing ready for hearings. So it is time to start reading the EIR. I would expect that before the end of the year, we'll have that on a council or planning commission agenda to review that entire project. We've also had a couple other big applications come in recently. The Sensario project, the Field of Lights. The Field of Lights, the art displays, is really just phase one of the master plan. That's also approved with a large resort hotel complex. That master development plan hasn't ever been turned in, but it is in now. So it came in a couple weeks ago. So we're in the process of reviewing that. So that will eventually be coming back to the planning commission. So that's a big project that's kind of been in the works for almost 20 years. Looks like that's going to start moving toward, some sort of construction going through the planning commission. We also had a fairly large townhouse project submitted over off of Ardmore Road. That would be kind of one of those mixed use commercial infill type projects. That's part of kind of what the HCOC has been looking at as potential project sites. So that's another big project that came in recently that we're also working on. So we've got that one, Hunter Ranch. That's the resort at the golf course. That's also moving ahead through the CEQA process right now. So that's another one potentially in the next 6 months that you might be seeing.
I just have a serious follow-up. 1 second, Rob. The The building down on Spring Street, I've been asked about that a lot again lately by other people in town. Can you give us an update on that one? Do you know anything?
Yeah, so that's that, I think, 3-story mixed-use apartments.
Yes,
The old Moose Lodge site. That's started and stopped construction a number of times. The council did order a notice of violation be issued to the property owner this summer. That was issued. They did restart construction work, so they have fixed the exterior wrapping on the building. They have passed a plumbing final for the interior of the building. They are scheduled, last we understood, to start installing the siding on the building, but we are closely monitoring it. We are due to report back to the council in September in terms of progress.
Great. Thank you.
Okay, Warren, anything else?
That's it.
Yes, sir.
Chair, question on Niblick tomorrow night. Open house, is there a presentation at all?
No.
Okay. And method of collection of comments is comment card or something, or how is that done?
Yeah, I think we're going to just have written cards people can fill out.
Okay, great.
Comment
Thank you.
sheets.
Just a comment, Chair. I noticed that Airport Road is open now. They've opened it between the new extension to where the old airport and Lene used to be.
Oh, yes.
So that's open now.
Yes.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah, so Sherwood Road is open to Lene, and that new segment of Airport Road, basically from Sherwood down to the existing older part of Airport Road, Sierra Bonita, that's open now as well.
Yeah, it looks good. Actually, I just drove it for the first time all the way through. It's easy to get through with the roundabout, so it's nice. Yeah. Okay. Any other staff comments? Any other comments by commissioners? Last chance. Okay, I will take a motion to adjourn. All in favor? We are adjourned. Wow.